All right. Hi, good morning. Welcome to Commercial Partners. Samuel, the head admin. All right. I'll take you around the office facility to show you the office setup and everything that reflects her values. Okay. Feel free to come with me. All right. Okay. Before we go in, here we have the front desk. All right. And the first contact person to esteemed guests, visitors, clients. All right. Because we deal with ultra high net worth individuals and high net worth individuals, corporate investors, institutions, and organizations. And just right here, before we go in, we have, you can see this. We have core values, all right? Knowledge, innovation, integrity, excellence, and also brand vision and brand tax. Okay, I know as we go along, I'll be saying some things that cut across the brand vision, okay, and the brand tax. I think we can go in now. All right, so here is the biometric system to allow. We have the elevator right here. But then I would want us to take the stairs. The first thing at the stairs here, we have, look at this. There's no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs, all right? So here we have the TradeFi Compass and the innovation team. All right, TradeFi Compass is one of our investment products. If we have the time, we'll tell you more about that. So everything here shows us what we do in Commercial Partners: trading, advisory, real estate, investment, just to summarize all that we do. Okay. Hi, Rita, how you doing? Hi. Okay. Yeah. See, there's a beautiful area. I'll start like at their free time, they like to take pictures and you get gist and everything here. So, hi, Yetunde. How you doing? So, before we get to one of the favorite spots, all right, of our staff, and the kitchenette. Here is we have the finance team. All right. Hi, finance. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. How's everything? How you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. Well done. Well done. Hope you're enjoying work today. All right. Hi. Actually, today is a TGIF, and they see. Okay, we'll get to talk more about Commercial Partners, and as we go on, I'll probably just reach out to some persons to tell us something. All right, if you don't mind. So, people and culture. These are HR department.
One unique thing about Commercial Partners is that we're very big on knowledge. If you join Commercial Partners today, you will see that we want each and every one of us here to grow. And there's this ritual every Monday morning meeting. We always have a Monday morning meeting where we go through the market, where each department gives an update of what they're doing presently. And another thing that is very unique about us is that if you join us, you will realize that you have an Udemy account where is a must to go through a training. And the reason why we want this is we don't just want you to be comfortable in the unit in which you work in. We want you to be conversant with everything that is happening in the global world. your Udemy account is not tilted to the units in which you work with, but you are entitled to over 10,000 courses. And so here at CP, learning is very key. Aside from learning as well, there's always fun too. So the TGIF is interesting, right? We go to beach, we go everywhere we want to go to. We go there to have fun and all of that. So another thing here that attracts people to commercial partners is that flexibility, right? You want to work in an organization where you have a day off, a day or two to work from home. So here at CP, we do 3 days on site and we do 2 days at home. Yeah, not sitting at home lounging, but at least you need to get your job done, because you need to look at the economy as well, and you want to be the choice for people, right? So you look at the economy and you look at in the way in which you need to help as well. So that is us in CP, and that's the reason why we have our people here. We have people that have worked with us for over 7 years and it's still counting, despite the fact that CP started just 9 years ago. Okay, so immediately you go through the recruitment process. And you've gone through your medicals, we give you an offer. When we send the offer letter to you, there's a video attached to it. The video is for you to watch, for you to see introductory email from the partners, right? I can't imagine myself joining an organization and the first video sent to me with my offer letter as all the 3 partners talking about Commercio Partners welcoming me on board. It speaks volume. It speaks something that says, oh, this is the place I really want to be. And upon your resumption, right, we take you through an onboarding process, which is very important. And not only important, you meet with every unit, right? And they tell you what they're doing. And at the end of the day, which is your onboarding process, you speak with the head of your unit, right? And the head of your unit serves as a body as well. And in this onboarding process, you are made to know everything that is applicable to Comercio Partners. The life of an employee starts from the day you join till the day you leave Comercio Partners. And this life of an employee not only speaks to various things, just like your promotion, right? We in HR, we ensure that we let you know about the performance appraisal process, which is quite important, and the training that is available. If you need anything, just come to us. It's an open door policy, right? So if you join us, I'm so sure that you will enjoy Comercio Partners. Yeah. Have you seen a financial organization that opens 9 a.m.? This is Comercio Partners. We resume 9, we close 5. And like I mentioned, we work 3 times from the office and we do 2 times. There was a time that we have leaders that listen. There was a time that security was a problem. We spoke to our partners and it was and we started 9, we resumed 9, we closed 4. And when we realized that, okay, so it's a bit better, that's when we moved our closing hours back to 5. So flexibility is something we believe so much in our mental health, right? And a lot of things are going on in the economy as we speak, and you want employees that are well sound and well grounded. So that is the reason why flexibility is important to us here. And we treat each and every one of us as a family. If you have any issues, our doors are open. My door is open, right? And the doors of the partners are open. We come in, right? We have a lot of policies that support employees as well. So if I may say, if I'm to advertise my company, I would say everybody's welcome to Comercio Partners. Thank you.
So let me show you one of the favorite spots of our staff. All right, so here is the kitchenette. So it has a capacity to accommodate 20 people at a go. We have the store there also. So yeah, staff, they come in and have enjoy during their break time. Some of these arrangements fosters teamwork, all right? when they come from different departments, sit, gist, and so that's all. Yeah, just to get refreshed, and like we have it here. Don't count calories. You count memories. See, we have it here. Count memories, not calories. All right. Okay. So let me share. All right. So yeah, we have the good morning. Hi, good morning, Esther. How are you doing? Sorry, a quick one. So here is our convergence room. We have like a training room. There's a training room. All right. And whenever we gather, we always remind ourselves, all staff members, the brand vision, our task here, and our core values. All right. So this can sit about 40 staff members at a go. Being a financial institution, we have some quote like, if you cannot control your emotions, you cannot control your money, by Warren Buffett. All right. And your work ethic and how make your move. It's actually a beautiful place. So we have a lobby that allows for conversation too. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hold on. Okay. So yeah, we have a mini meeting room. George Soros. There is it. So it can sit 6 people. All right. Let's say you just want to have a quick chat with some clients or maybe staff. All right. You just come in. All right. Yeah, we have our advisory team. That is Comercio Partners Capital. All right. Hi. Good morning. Hi.
The structure is such that we want to build an environment where ideas can basically flow from the boss to the team members and from the team members to the boss, right? What really allows that is an open office. Let's develop an environment where even the least member of the team is able to suggest an idea, right, without being clapped down. Develop an environment where even when the boss has an idea, you can basically run it by the team, understand their opinion about it, juggle the ideas, and then settle at a final position before you communicate to clients. This environment, we think, allows us to do that sufficiently. So number one, so if it's an idea to be bounced among the team members, we can do that within our office. It's just for us to close the door. But we need to have a client meeting. If it's a meeting of maybe 6 people, we have a meeting room just outside the office. If it's a larger meeting where we need to bring in a larger team, we have a boardroom upstairs where we can have that. And if it is a meeting that would even take as much as 50 people, we have a conference room out there. So we've kind of prepared for every eventuality. The meeting with the team can hold there, the meeting with a small team outside, the meeting with a larger team upstairs, and if it's a conference, we have a room for that as well. The open space helps with team collaboration. We bounce ideas with ourselves, we laugh together. When we also, if I use the word mess up, we get bashed all together. So feel the bashing that the boss is also feeling. It kind of guides us when we are making the correction that needs to be done. Let's open office space. Number one is a faster laptop and better internet. The best internet, really. The office has done a whole lot to give us that. On those resources, we have the best. We have a very conducive environment. Internet in the office hardly goes down. I think we have about 3 options that we can basically switch to. And then we know what is going on in the market. We bounce ideas of our asset management team. So they basically form, if you can call them, the test case for whatever structure we are developing for any of our projects, right? So bounce it with them to see, would they be willing to invest on those kind of things? And then We also have access to our trading team. The entire office itself is designed in such a way that you can basically approach anyone to ask for help if required. And the same thing happens upstairs too when you're going to the partners. It's an open door policy all through the office. Team bonding and focus work. We are focused when we need to be focused. We, as much as well, tend to bond when we need to bond. If you ask me, I don't think we do much of that, or I would say I don't think we do enough of that. It's something we can definitely improve upon, right? But within the office, we kind of just balance the two. What I would love to see is us do more outside the office, so that when you're outside the office, you don't see your boss as your boss, you see him as a friend, right? Those kind of things are also things we will also like to cultivate.
Okay, so here is our global market, right? The dealing room where the magic happens. Hi, good morning. So you can check back. Just check back. Creativity is in what everyone has seen and thinking what no one else has thought. All right. Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Great Mind. All right. Hi. This is Usman of CPPD. Shubumi of compliance. Munza. Well done, bro. All right. And here we have the beautiful queens of operations. The people that does the clearing and forwarding and settlement of trades. Hi, Chisom. How you doing? Bibi, we've seen before. How you doing? All right. And Linda of branding and communication. And here is Olamide, head of branding and communication.
So every day when I come into the office, the first thing I do is to look at my weekly deliverables and also basically assess what is outstanding. Also look at the deliverables from my colleagues that I supervise, essentially, to see if there's also any outstanding and if I need to follow up on anything. Then after that, we have a daily market brief every morning from Tuesdays to Fridays, where we basically discuss what happened in the markets that we cover, like previous day. So the Yoruba market, fixed income, local fixed income market, US equities, local equities, even cryptocurrencies and commodities. And then after that, the next thing, go through my emails, start watching the markets that I cover to see if there's any possible investment opportunities, come up with strategies, collaborate with different teams, and then also respond to client inquiries. That's essentially what I do every day. To be honest, it could get a bit hectic in the sense that, you know, everyone is really busy and you have really tight deliverables. But on some days, it's pretty chilled and we even play music and share food. We love sharing food in this office and just, you know, chill, eat small chops and whatnot. So yes, some days are like, you know, busy and some days are very chilled. Well, that would be the dealing room. Firstly, I like the dealing room because not everybody can have access there. Secondly, I work very closely with the traders because they pretty much help me to execute my different trades for my portfolios and my clients, and they always strive to get me better than market price. So, and sometimes I really just go there to, you know, run my trade ideas and strategies, you know, with them to get what their thoughts are. And, you know, sometimes we can collaborate and even align on the same strategy for our different businesses. So yeah, that would be my favorite office. Okay. So we mostly, we mostly debrief in this office, or it could be at Convergence or even the boardroom upstairs. But for me personally, my chill spot would be the office of the of the MD of the property development company, and that's because his office is a really relaxed space. I mean, if you see it, you'll be relaxed once you enter inside. There's a mini golf course there, and there's also an overflowing snack bar. So anytime I'm stressed, I just go there to, gist and relax, unwind, and then come back to my desk. Or the new office building. Well, I think one of the good things about this building is that we're pretty much all on the same floor. So it wasn't like that in the previous office, and you mostly would not see some of the other staff members. Like, you always have to call. If you want to see them, you would have to walk outside and, but here you can easily move from here to here. The the glass dividers also allow you to even see people without necessarily entering the office. And me, I like to walk around because it's just a little bit of exercise as opposed to sitting down on your chair all day. So, I think it really helps because every team is pretty much accessible. Like, the research team is over there, trading is over there, and my client experience team is over here. So if I ever have any inquiries or, pending issues to tackle, then I can easily access my team members. So I think the office space, helps with that.
Okay, so as a fixed income dealer, it's like very fast paced. So having access to real-time news, we have Bloomberg displayed on the big screen, and also having dual screens, to switch between tabs, the clocks of different countries, like I said, time zones, makes the work easier. Yes, we do have a little, I don't know if I'll call it thinking box. It's just outside the office. I think you pass it on the way, but you can step away from the chaos when you need to. Free lunch, yeah, that's it. Free lunch. Free food for the mind. Definitely, we have the client arm, and as brokers, we trade for prop. Prop is trading for the firm, and we do need a client volume at the end of the day. We also have the advisory arm. They raise funds for businesses. So with our input, they're able to accurately price this product, bonds, bills, and promissory notes, and the likes.
My name is Steve Osho. I'm a co-managing partner at Comercio Partners. I'm the MD of Comercio Partners Capital. To break it down, Comercio Partners is broken down to 4 major cardinals. As you know, it's a boutique investment banking firm. And we have major 4 cardinals: trading, which is specialized in trading of government securities, bonds, treasury bills, stocks on the prop side, and derivatives and USD. Then we have the asset management side of the business. The asset management side has to do with managing people's fund and investment. Then the third pillar, which is the third cardinal for me, is the advisory. And that's the one I actually head as the MD. Advisory is more like an initial house. And we facilitate debt capital structure, equity capital structure, M&A kind of transaction, and so on and so forth. And the fourth cardinal is the real estate arm of the business, which is handled by a young man who's the CEO of that company. So those are the major cardinals of Comercio Partners. And in terms of strategy and the strategic view of Comercio Partners was established in 2016 to build a financial ecosystem of choice with the strategic intent of empowering minds in Africa. And I think we're very deliberate and strategic in terms of what we set out to do in terms of our vision. If you look at what I just mentioned now, if you clearly study what I just mentioned now, it tells you where we want to go as a company. And it tells you where we see ourselves in the near future. And those cardinals, or those main vision, has been the driving force for the brand. In terms of our value system, what we built and what we ascribe to be as a brand. So it reflects our persona, it reflects where we want to operate it within the industry, it reflects the kind of brand value we want to carry around, and it reflects the intent that we have as a brand and as the owner of the business, which we carry all our stakeholders, both the customers and our staff along in that journey. Like I said earlier, and I was talking about the brand value and the vision. We want to build a brand of the future. And in trying to do that, we have to look for environments that we think can accommodate all the things we want to put together and that can express and complement our value system and our culture. And when you look at our value system, we talk about integrity, we talk about innovation, we talk about excellence, and we talk about innovation and knowledge as well. So these are what I think, these are the things we put together when we're actually conceptualizing this place. And the reason is because we wanted to create an environment where our staff can integrate and can communicate and can have a very strong collaboration, because we believe that with collaborations and a seamless environment where people can work easily and good environment that can project the idea and innovation that they want to see, the environment will actually allow them or give them the room to breathe all those new ideas. And that's one of the reasons why we actually got this place. And if you look at the address, we talk about more of the address. It's very strategic. When we're describing we're actually on international call or even local calls in terms of business and describe where we are. Number one, Admiralty Way in Lekki Phase 1 is strategic. You are not going to miss it. So that is one of the address. And that's one of the reasons. Another point is the fact that we wanted a institution where the staff come together and have that common sense of belonging to a brand that values the work environment and that value their vision as well, and want to allow them to breathe their idea. And that's why if you look around, you see that we have a cross section of open space, open workspace, and very nice ergonomic workstation that can complement people working together and all of that and makes life easy. And we have some breakout rooms for meetings where if you don't want to have meeting in the general place and you want to have a quick session with maybe your customers or clients or even staff, you actually can do that by going to some of those breakout sessions. Another one is, if you look around, you see some of the strategic names we put on our offices and small offices in terms of the legends and people that have given us a lot of inspiration in the industry. You see the likes of George Soros, you see Warren Buffett. It means a lot to us, especially for the young intake that we have. The people that are joining up, fresh from school. We want them to actually be able to breathe and think strategically and look forward to some of these names. Apart from us being their mentors, we want them to see those guys as, if this guy could do it, that means I could build something like this as well and integrate the system together.